Welcome, everybody, to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gilmer and a podcast engineer here. I'm excited to bring you another episode of Ability Now. And we are here with CeCe. And so our special guest is CeCe Poundcake Carr. She's a dedicated advocate, loves comedy, bakes pound cake, and has a passionate voice in the VPECA community in Conyers, Georgia. And she'll be addressing a few things today. First being an update on the illegal termination of water, the illegal termination of water at the Viewpoint East Condominiums in Conyers, Georgia. Addressing fears and practical tips, and about neurodivergence. So I'm excited to bring in CeCe here. Welcome, CeCe.
Thank you so much, Emily. You are the superstar. You are the one who makes everything work. So thank you so much, Emily. You're the podcast engineer. Without you, we wouldn't be nothing. So thank you so much, Emily. My name is CeCe. My nickname is Poundcake. And today I'm going to talk about three things. Me, myself, and I. Not really, but I'm going to talk about the updates with the water situation. I'm going to talk about facing fear, having faith over fear. And I'm also going to talk about the benefits of being in the neurodiversity community. So welcome, everyone. So update for August 2023. The update is we had a meeting on the 28th of July 2024. This is Viewpoint East Condominiums and the board. We have our monthly meeting. And in that meeting, we got very little information. Basically, I got a copy of last month's HOA minutes, which were not accurate, and that's okay because that gave me an opportunity to use our minutes as evidence to share with the district attorney, Rockdale County District Attorney. Her name is Elisa Johnson. And also to contact the Rockdale County Water Resources, which is our authorized water authority for Viewpoint East Condominiums and the entire county and city of Conyers. So I've been sending out some letters describing how the Viewpoint East Condominiums and their contractor, that means that was Jasper Utility Services, who is in a collection agency and not an authorized water authority because they don't provide us with water. They were hired, quote unquote, for billing purposes. And in this meeting, several homeowners, and there was only about 10 of us there. This is for the July 28th, 2024 meeting. And out of the 10 people, there was at least 2 people with valid complaints that their individual water bill for 1 month was over $500. And this is being billed by a third party contractor who's not even a water authority, Jasper Utility Services out of Forest Park, Georgia. So with that, we have the actual water bill, which is through Rockdale Water Resources, and we were told how much that bill was. They did not give us the actual copy of the bill to verify that was the actual bill, and basically it's all made up. So with that information I got on the 28th of July, God blessed me to be able to write a letter. And in that letter, it describes theft of services under Georgia Code 16-8-6. And that means they illegally turned off the water, Viewpoint East Condominium and their contractor. And this has been since January 17th, 2023. Our water has been off our homes. Okay. The criminal trespass is under Georgia Code 16-721. And that's unauthorized actions, which is illegal turnoff, water turnoff. That is underneath that. And fraudulent practices, that's under Georgia Code 16-8-16. And the addresses cases such as ours. That means misrepresentation of billing details and or water services. And then the other one is interference with utilities. That's under Georgia Code 46-3-17. And I'm not a licensed attorney, but perhaps God has a way of revealing the truth. And these are all criminal. This is not a civil matter. And being referred to a civil court for criminal issues is not giving people proper advice. So when people want to tell you what to do and they don't have no testimony, it's nothing but erroneous information of what they think you should do, because they have never experienced it. So this is what I'm learning. Stop listening to people who don't have a testimony in this area. They don't. In this area, it's okay to say, I don't know what to do about this. And not everything is a legal issue, since it was illegally shut off with no court orders, no notice, no delinquents, in our entire community water bill was never shut off by the water company. It was shut off by this third party company that I don't have a contract with, and I don't have to pay them for the water I'm already paying with through my HOA fees. And with that, the impact on the community and the seriousness of it is that we still got several homeowners with no water, and that's not going to work. And so CeCe, because she is an advocate for doing the right thing, with God, all things are possible. Well, CeCe don't have to stop, because her house don't have water either. But even so, the fact that any person is out here with no water, and the fact that these HOA board members think it's okay and not give us anything in writing to verify that what they're doing and saying is correct. We've got no letters, no nothing. So with that, and this is not a private issue. The reason why it's no longer a private issue is because public health is affected. So when you turn off people's water illegally, that means unsanitary living condition. It means a public health risk. That is the reason why you want to involve the city council. City of Conyers City Council is responsible for that, because CeCe went and did the research about the city of Conyers, charter. Every city has a charter set up as to why, the reasons why they are set up. And part of their mission is to make sure that all of the community has water access. That's why they have an authorized water authority, which is Rockdale Water Resources. And they are there to service the entire community, both the city and the county homeowners. Okay. So with that, the city is responsible for making sure that everybody has access to clean water. Okay. So no more dispelling, telling people you need to sue this. No, you don't have to sue. All you have to do is write the right letters and state the correct law, because it's a felony to turn off anybody's water, period. So this is no longer a court issue, unless we want to just sue them for the money we lost, not having water. And that is the civil matter. But I'm not focused on suing people. I'm focused on getting water in my house. And no, I don't have to go through a long court drawn out system, which could span out for decades. No, thank you. So the next thing we're going to talk about is faith and fear. Okay. Faith over fear is this: having faith in God, that means over fear, means entrusting that God has a plan and a provision, even in the face of adversity, uncertainty, difficult, and danger. It also involves acknowledging and facing our fears, but not allowing them to control or consume us. Okay. When the water first came off, because we didn't get any notice, it was just like, what happened? We were like, what's going on? Fear initially stood up. And then over a process of time, we started learning things because we couldn't make any decisions, without getting enough information. The decision I made, instead of being fearful, was to practice my faith in God. Practicing my faith meant this: I'm going to read the Bible and ask God to reveal to me what I need to do in a situation like this, because I didn't have no answers. Money alone does not fix the frustration, the anguish, the stress, nor the uncertainty as to what's going to happen when your water was cut off, and mine was cut off January 17th, 2023. And here we are in 2024. That's 17 months with no water. And also it means trusting in God that there's going to be a favorable outcome because I'm trusting in him. Do I believe God is going to work this thing out? Yes. But that doesn't mean I don't do anything. That means I need to listen to God and say, hey, God, what is this? I never heard of such thing where people didn't have water and the community water bill is paid. I never heard of such nonsense. That's bullying tactics to me, where a HOA group, and let me name their names. And these three names are on the Secretary of State with the Georgia as the authorized registered agents. The first person's name is, and she's the president of the HOA. Her name is Karen Faye Travis. She's on the Georgia Secretary of State. And Cynthia Banks is another registered agent as the chief financial officer. She handles all the money. And then the third person, his name is Dennis Hawley, Hawley. And he's a secretary. In this last meeting, according to the Viewpoint East Condominiums, gets $1,600 a month from our HOA fees. And I pay HOA fees every month. And the fact that you got people here, residents at Viewpoint East Condominiums, that's 1450 Pine Log Road, Conyers, Georgia, 300.
So while we're waiting for CeCe to get her connection back here. So yeah, this is a very important topic. Important and serious topic. And Things to be addressed, and yeah, I met CeCe a number of months ago, and I've been working with her on this other issue ever since, and uh, yeah, it's important to have water, and not have a chef unnecessarily without a good reason. And so